Hey everyone, and welcome back, or welcome to another Let's Take a Look at video. I do that every time. Today we're taking a look at a game called The Last Island, which is an alpha demo of a roguelite top-down shooter kind of game where you're killing a bunch of zombies and whatnot. So nothing too unique in of itself in terms of concept and premise, but it does look good, so I'm going to give it a look, because I do enjoy my roguelike games. I also did not watch the cutscene to pay attention to the lore, so... And now, they have arrived. I can't do a deep voice today. Let's start by injecting some zombie serum. It will last about 10 minutes. Into ourselves? Good. Get your supplies and move to the target location. Alright, cool. Wow, you guys can move a lot faster than I can. Hey! Those guys just abandoned me. Okay, left click. Got that down. There's a barrel there. Spacebar. Ooh. Hey. It does, the movement is a little... Okay. The movement is a little janky to a certain extent. Like, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It just feels a little, like, especially when you dodge roll like that. Maybe it's the motion blur, but it does kind of feel... Oh, I need a key for that. It does feel a little janky. How do I get through here? Alright, well, I can't get through there. I mean... Okay, can I... Oh, okay, I just had to shoot it. Ah! Get away from me. Wow, alright. Oh my god! Dude, they're everywhere. You put all these zombos here. Wow, alright. Acquired booty, none. It's a little too real. Alright. Well, at least, you know what to do there. But I mean, there is a lot going on here. A lot of big bad zombos up in here. Don't know if I'm a big fan of that. I'm gonna blow through all my ammo, too. They kind of hide away in spots where I can't see them. And then they come in. What the hell? Okay. That was really janky. I apologize. I got freaked out. Ah, fuck. I forgot. It's, the dodge roll is this. It's space. Gotta use it like you do in Gungeon. Oh! That didn't actually move me out of the way. See, I know that, I read on the, oops. On the, God damn it. I read on the page for this game that, you know, they're really dead set on trying to make something unique here. And I don't have any problem with that. You know, you do you. By all means, go ahead. But one thing I think they could probably adopt from Gungeon, beyond what they have already adopted, is the dodge roll mechanic, and to have it kind of work in the same way. You know, like, I would rather it be the right mouse button. Maybe because that's what I'm used to. But I would rather have it be that, so I think that's easier to work with. Maybe that's just me, though. Because when you dodge roll in this game, sometimes, even if you're pressing a key to go in a certain direction, it doesn't work. You know, like you've kind of got to, I don't know, make sure that you're I don't know. It's just a little janky. Okay, I don't know if I like this gun as much. Got stuck. What the hell? Okay. I would like to say that I got stuck on nothing. I think maybe or rather, you know, I took damage, so it made me stand still. So that's not too ideal. Granted, this is an alpha demo, and I should have made that more clear at the start of the video. There's a lot more room for development here. This is a game that is in its early stages, so, you know, no real reason to tear into it. You know, because it's a work in progress. Hey, hey. Dude, I have no idea how I am going to survive this. I mean, as long as he keeps attacking like that, you know, I should be fine. See, yeah, when you take damage, you stop. Sometimes. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Stop! Why did I stop after I dodge rolled? Like, I shouldn't stop. I should keep going. I don't know, maybe it's something I'm doing. I kind of don't think so, though, because I'm not doing anything different. Wow. Yeah, it also doesn't help going into this fight with like 2 HP, but oh well. Alright. Pardon me, excuse me. Get out of my way. Ah, shit. I mean, I'm not going to survive. I am well aware of this. I have too little HP to actually survive. It also appears that my hitbox, like my hitbox, you know, when I'm taking damage, is larger than it should be. You know, because they don't even have to directly hit me in order to inflict damage. It appears. This is fun, though. I'm mad that I did that, but this is fun. I'm having a good time with this. And I don't want to, you know, tear this game to shreds too much because, again, it is an alpha demo. But at the same time, you know, critiquing what is wrong with it, you know, when you're able to point out what needs fixing, you know, I think it can't be beneficial to the developers as long as you're not an ass about it, you know. So I don't want to be an ass about it. This guy's overpowered. Although I could have definitely handled that better. Alright, let's try this again here. We get this every time. Let them all come rushing out at you. The goal here is to not take any damage in this area. And to kind of save all of that for... Save all of that for the boss fight. Although sometimes it's unavoidable because I can't see them when they're coming at me. Alright. Give me the pump shotgun. Again, we're going in here with a decent amount of HP. We also have a grenade that I don't know how to use. Hey. Hey. You guys are getting way too close for comfort. Guys are way too close for comfort. God damn it. You know, maybe if these little fuckers would make it, you know, a fair boss fight and not attack me. Alright, you know, I didn't realize that we just don't like playing, you know, by fair standards here. Didn't realize it was just a fucking free-for-all. I'm not bitter. Oh shit. Get away from me. Let me collect this, okay? Just give me like 2 seconds to breathe. Okay, actually, yeah, okay, because we're not going to use the knife, plain and simple. I do enjoy having a minigun, though. That is pretty cool. Makes for easy killing as well. I do not have a lot of HP, though, and those medkits only gave me 1 HP. What's this? What are these guys doing? Oh my god! Oh, okay, so there's just a lot more of them. Alright, well, hey. Easy there. Easy. Everybody needs to calm down, okay? Take it down a notch, okay? We're all here to have a good time. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Fuck. Oh, you're gonna start me all the way back here. Oh my god. You know, I was lucky to get through that boss fight. I don't think I can do it again. I mean, I'll try, but... Hey. You move too fast. You're cheating. Alright, here we go. Oh boy. Oh. Should dodge roll more, because it does work. Just, I think when you get too close to the walls or something, it kind of, you get stuck, or something like that. I do want to talk up the game a little bit, because I think there is plenty to say about it. Plenty of good things to say about it. For one thing... Give me this. Excuse me, thank you. Appreciate it. No! Give me that, thank you. I think there's plenty of good things to kind of take away from this thus far. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that's what that was. Oh, I wasted it. And I thought I got another med kit too out of that, but I guess not. But graphically, you know, the game looks really nice. You know, I think there's a lot of detail for pixel graphics, which can be hard to pull off. And I also think that the mechanics are nice as well. I do think that some of the movement and the controls could use a little fine-tuning. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, can I switch to my other weapon? Which one was it? Rocket. Yes. Didn't work. I think that some of the movement and the controls could obviously use some fine-tuning, but I think the mechanics are actually pretty nice, you know, and I like the idea of I don't know, of this kind of like I'm trying to think of how I want to put it, but you know, we've definitely seen games like this before, but I do like the roguelike top-down shooter kind of approach to zombie games. I do like that approach. I think that you have to make it pretty inherently unique in order for that to work, because I don't think a whole lot of people are going to buy into that because we've seen it before, you know. But I think that there's a lot of potential here. You know, I think that it's hard to kind of put my finger on what I want to say, because, you know, I enjoy the graphics, I enjoy the gameplay itself. I think the core gameplay loop is fun. I just think it definitely needs some fine-tuning and needs to be fleshed out a little bit more, because I think it is not necessarily bare bones, but a little scarce in terms of what you're looking at the end of the day. And I think with a game like this, you know, there is a need for it to have some level of uniqueness to it, just because of the concept, but that's my own personal opinion. Other than that, I don't think there's too much to really say about it. You know, that couldn't be said. That couldn't be said about, you know, most roguelike games, really. Not that that's a bad thing, but I don't think that there's a whole lot to say, really, yet. I think that, you know, this is a very early version of the game. So, you know, we can see where this is going to go from here, and obviously I don't think that my opinion is right. Well, I mean, that I think my opinion is inherently right because it's my opinion, you know. You know, and I think that honestly, I would love to see this game do really well. You know, if it released on Steam someday, you know, I would love to see it do well. I just think right now that that it's not going to get there. You know, and it needs more to it. A couple like nitpicks I had just to kind of point them out a little bit. You know, the movement felt a little janky. The camera movements also felt janky. You know, like when they were panning over to the boss. You know, it was just zoop. You know, like they just fucking yanked that camera over to the boss, and it was, you know, it was very janky. I think that could be smoothed out. I also think that dodge rolling is a little bit, I don't know. It's something like, implementing something like that is tough because it's hard to get it to be as smooth as it is in Gungeon. You know, in Gungeon it's really smooth and almost seamless. And I'm not even sure exactly how you would pull that off, but you know, I think dodge rolling, if you're going to have it, I think it needs to be seamless. You know, and it needs to be smooth to the point where the player can rely on it, you know, as a means of moving around and not have to worry about it being too slow or it sometimes not working properly, you know. So I think that especially needs attention if it's going to stay in the game, because you know, Gungeon has kind of set a precedent for dodge rolling. You know, if a game like this doesn't have that level of dodge rolling, like that good of dodge rolling, you know, people aren't going to be too happy with it. So I think that needs to be worked on, and I also think that that the checkpoints kind of need to be worked out a little bit, because I got, I guess, a checkpoint after those spikes, you know, near the beginning of the stage, and even though I beat the boss fight, I didn't get a checkpoint, and I'm not entirely sure if it's supposed to work kind of like how Isaac and Gungeon do, where if you die, you know, you have to start all over, you know, like right from the very beginning. I'm not sure if it works like that, but if it does, it seems pretty unforgiving, given that you are not given a whole lot of access to health from the beginning. Like, you know, even the med kits that you get, they only give you 1 HP, you know, and you're not given access to a whole lot of help, I think, if it's going to be that way. That's my own personal preference, though. You know, to each their own with that, I think. You know, if you want to keep it that way, by all means, go ahead. I just think it's a little difficult, you know, to have it that way, since the player doesn't get a whole lot of anything, you know, to kind of help themselves out, if that's how it's going to work, you know. Because I beat that boss the first time around, and I got 2 med kits, and it gave me 2 HP, so I was moving on to that onslaught of enemies that you have to fight with 4 HP, you know, after losing all of that HP to a mass of enemies before the boss fight and then the boss fight itself. So I think that, you know, the game is pretty unforgiving in that regard, and I think that there could be more done there, you know, just like giving you a little more HP, you know, like maybe 2 or 3 HP per med kit or something like that, to kind of help you out a little bit, you know, because it's a little difficult to work with that. But anyway, those are my thoughts on this game. Of course, if you guys have any different thoughts or you know, regarding the game or anything of the sort, the comment section is there for you. If you like the video as well, you can let me know down there too. Subscribe to my channel for more of these let's take a look at videos that I do on the channel. I did this all out of order in terms of my normal outro. The link down to the game is in the description box below. It is a free alpha demo, so if you want to check it out for yourself, it is there. You know, I'm going to mention it again that it is an alpha demo, so a lot of stuff isn't fleshed out. A lot could change in the future with this game, so, you know, kind of take it for what it is. And, you know, subscribe to the channel for more gaming content. I play all sorts of games on the channel. And thank you guys very much for tuning in, and I will talk to you later.